Man's evolution of building materials began with the exterior. Eventually, the decorative interior became an essential part of building. Ceramic tile was one of the earliest forms of decoration used for interiors and is considered the simplest form of ceramic art. Ceramic tile offers an unlimited amount of possibilities. Color, shape, size, method, all can be adjusted to the project's needs. It has been used for centuries, since 4000 BC by the Egyptians. Clay was dug from riverbanks and baked in the sun. Minimal pigmentation was applied to these tiles, but carved relief designs were widely implemented. The Egyptians were the first to discover that firing clay tiles at high temperatures in a kiln made them stronger and more water resistant. The use of tiles spread to the Middle East by the 8th century, and in the 12th century, Islamic potters developed a new technique called underglaze painting. This method allowed potters to paint directly onto the body of tile, allowing for precision in color placement and a wider range of decorative techniques. In the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire became the center of pottery production. Because the use of the human image is prohibited in Islamic art, the resulting decor included ceramic tile with arabesque floral designs, which evolved into kaleidoscopic geometries. The introduction of glazed tile was also achieved by the Islamic nation. By using metallic oxides as coatings for the ceramic tiles, a more brilliant and durable tile was created. A perfect example is the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. This piece of Islamic architecture is the oldest and the first of its kind to be built as a work of art. The creative endeavor to install the 45,000 ceramic tiles occurred in the 16th century and took 7 years to complete. The interior features 1,280 square meters of mosaic tiles. The figurative art features Arabic script, jewel and crowned imagery, and vegetal patterns, and represents God through the use of color, where blue symbolized the infinite sky and gold the knowledge of God. During the 17th century, ceramic tile reached Spain, and the majolica, a type of tile with a milky white glaze, was created. The majolica tiles display a lively sense of color and geometric design and were often used as flooring. By this time, Northern Europe, specifically the Dutch, had developed their own tile called Delftware. Delft tiles, however, gradually grew away from the flamboyant color use and further evolved the Chinese-influenced blue and white style that is familiar today. English tile making expanded rapidly during the Industrial Revolution and peaked in the late 1800s. In 1898, Otto Wagner designed the Majolica House in Vienna, Austria. By fusing the Spanish Majolica style of tile making with Art Nouveau, he successfully gave the apartment building character and used ceramic tile as a means of expressing secession from traditional art movements embracing progressive styles. A visual gradation occurs through the application of Majolican tiles. Very sparse near the green iron base, there is a gradual increase of complexity and density as the wall stretches upwards towards the roof, using colors from nature like reds and greens. Through Wagner's manipulation of static materials that were rich in color, the architect was able to retain traditional meanings of ornamentation. American tile makers enjoyed a similar period of prosperity to their counterparts, but had to compete with English imports. The arts and crafts movement reinvigorated the handcraft of tile making, and it was used extensively in interiors for fireplace surroundings as well as wall decorations. The trend at the turn of the 20th century toward more sanitary hygiene led to the use of ceramic tile in kitchens and bathrooms. Tile making seems to be undergoing a revival at present. Architects, builders, and individuals are taking a fresh look at tiles and how they can be used to enhance both interiors and exteriors of homes, public buildings, and workplaces. By the beginning of the 20th century, tile was manufactured on an industrial scale. The invention of the tunnel kiln around 1910 increased the automation of tile manufacture. Ceramic tiles are thin slabs of clay or other inorganic materials, hardened by oven firing and usually coated with some kind of glaze. Ceramic is best known for its durability, versatility, low maintenance, easy installation, and low cost. Europe, Latin America, and the Far East are the largest producers of tile, with Italy the leader at 16.6 million feet per day as of 1989. Following Italy at 24.6% of the world market is Spain at 12.6%, Brazil and Germany both at 11.2%, and the United States at 4.5%. The initial step in ceramic tile manufacture involves mixing the ingredients. Sometimes water is then added and the ingredients are wet milled or ground in a ball mill. If wet milling is used, the excess water is removed using filter pressing followed by spray drying. The resulting powder is then pressed into the desired tile body shape. After forming, the tile is dried slowly for several days and at high humidity to prevent cracking and shrinkage. Next, the glaze is applied and then the tile is fired in a furnace or kiln. Although some types of tile require a two-step firing process, wet milled tile is fired only once, at temperatures of 2000 degrees Fahrenheit or more. After firing, the tile is packaged and shipped. A variety of pollutants are generated during the various manufacturing steps. These emissions must be controlled to meet air control standards. Among the pollutants produced in tile manufacture are fluorine and lead compounds, which are produced during firing and glazing. Lead compounds have been significantly reduced with the recent development of no lead or low lead glazes. The tile industry is also developing processes to recycle wastewater and sludge produced during milling, glazing, and spray drying. Ceramic tile has gone beyond the traditional decorative rationale. In 1973, architect Bjorn Utzon used ceramic tile as the external layer of the shells of the Sydney Opera House in Australia. He was looking for something economical that could convey the glistening quality of the surrounding harbor waters. By designing 8 variations of tile sizes in 2 finishes, 1 matte and 1 glazed, he was able to take advantage of the use of the technology for mass production and yet still allow for the precision of manual labor to manufacture the specialized shell shapes. This method proved to be economical, accurate, and fast. A more contemporary project from 2010, the Jewish Community Center in Mainz, Germany, uses ceramic tile in an unconventional way. Architect Manuel Hertz aimed to recapture the significance of the city of Mainz to the Jewish community as the light of the diaspora. The city has a history of Jewish persecution, but has also become a center of hope, learning, and a belief for the future as this community ceases to grow. The building was built on the site of the city's former main synagogue, which was destroyed in 1938. By using a highly reflective tile on the entire facade, Hertz aimed to capture the attention of the community and draw them to the center. Iridescent dark green ceramic elements arranged in concentric patterns around window openings give the exterior wall surfaces a 3D effect. The extruded sections were then produced in varying lengths and beveling angles to achieve the design's zigzags. The elements are fastened to the supporting structure via aluminum rails that are glued to their backsides. Ceramic proved to be the best material choice given the challenge of the very irregular pattern as well as the need for an economic and durable material.